play another game. We will get started. So we're at 620 now. Let's see what this person's going to play. We're mostly getting e4, I believe. Okay, we get another knight f3. We haven't had one of those in a few games. I'm going to do what I've done in the other games. I see knight f3. I go knight f6. Why not? See what they do. e3. I go e6. Okay, so they're going to go d4. This is another one. I may also do the copycats here and d5 because it's not bad. And then e3. I'm also going to consider this move or c5. These are the two options here. I see nothing wrong with doing this yet, but it depends if I am thinking already about whether I want to get this bishop out or not. Would I bring it out here? Probably not. Probably not. I may want to bring it around this way at some stage because they're probably going to fianchetto. So I think, you know what? Let's play a prophylactic move just to see what they want to do. I'm actually going to go a6 just to prevent any checks, and then I'll decide. Size of golf ball? Oh, geez, bro. Better stay in, huh? Hope it lets up soon. It's weird weather, bro. If it's 30 degrees Celsius and you're getting hail or whatever. Crazy. All right, so they are going to bring the bishop there. They're going to play this slowly as well. I could go c5 right away at some stage. They're most likely going to want to fianchetto too. Or they're going to have to push this to get the bishop out this way. So I could actually just go knight c6. Basically, idea just literally controlling e5 or attempting to add control to it. Other moves would be c5. I don't think c5 is is right here. Maybe knight e7. Yeah, knight e7 looks maybe okay. e6, knight e7, and b6 even. b5 right away is possibly okay. We'll see. I might just play this very slowly. I may even go like this. Maybe weakening. No, I'm not going to do that. Don't know what the best move is here. I don't really want to go e6 yet because I don't want my bishop to get stuck. They offer me a draw. It's definitely not a draw. All right, I'm just going to play b5. I'm going to play b5. Bishop e7, knight e7. Definitely not a draw, sir. All right, now knight e7 is okay. It has ideas of coming to c4. Maybe they thought I disconnected. All right. So knight e5. I can take it, but then the idea I assume is at some stage going f4. So like, if we can envision knight e5, d takes e5. They can maybe win this pawn. I think probably I will go e6 here. No, that would trap a queen. Oh my lord, bro, I almost trapped my own queen. All right, let me start with something that makes more sense. Bishop b7. Okay, so they are doing something. They're trying to attack over here, I guess. I could obviously very easily remove this. I don't see this being a problem for me. So g6 is pretty logical too, by the way. So g6, they just have to move their bishop again. I think I will just go g6. I don't need to take their bishop. I don't need to take their knight yet. I'll maintain some pressure, a little bit of tension. I assume they're going to go back to f3 perhaps, but I'm not sure. I don't think they'll go to e2. I wasn't going to take on h5 with the knight. I probably could have, but I didn't see it to be necessary. I may consider c5 right away. No, I think I'll play it slowly. Like I tell people, if you're not sure and you're not sure what the tactics are and what's going on, just play slowly and finish your development. So here I'm just going to go bishop g7 and castle. Now, are they actually threatening to take that? I don't believe they are yet. Because of one attacker, one defender, two attackers, two defenders. Not great for them to do this. So we'll see what their plans are. If I really want, I can go e6 as well. But if they go f4 and they get bishop g5, I don't know. We'll just play it slowly. All right. Now I will take this. But I'll take this first, I think. So queen takes. I think I'm just winning a pawn. Let me just double check. I might not be winning a pawn, but I think this is where round about where it makes sense for me to take something. Okay, so I take this pawn and drop back, pretty much is the idea. Also this idea, but no, I can't do that. Never mind. Alright, so we're just simply going to take the pawn. They may go something like this, and I can see if I need to hold on to the other pawn. I'm not sure. Because they may be able to win the pawn back if I don't want to take any risks. But all we've done here is we've just played quite slowly and just given them the opportunity to blunder a pawn. Alright, that is not really the move I was worried about, because I can play a few moves, honestly. I have e6. I have c6. I think I like c6 the most. Why do I like c6? Because next I can go bishop c8. I can go bishop c8 first, in fact. They may blunder this. They may not. No, because that's going to maybe force them into a good move. I think I'm going to go here first, just to solidify. I assume this move might be the next move they want to play. I don't know. Yeah, and then I can actually probably go there first, or I can simply take, I think. I don't know if I want to take, though. I might push. I think pushing also makes sense. In fact, why not? We're going to push. You know, then after bishop c8. I might go f4. I mean, I might just, once again, give it a little extra protection here. f4, I just drop the bishop back. Or I don't, and I actually go bishop c8 first. You don't always have to play the way people want you to. They're playing this pretty well for their rating as well, but I just think this will be good for me, considering I'm up a pawn already. Just have to make sure not to blunder. Okay, so they're trying to be aggressive, but once I just drop back to g7, I really don't see how they make me here. They want to trade, I'm okay with trading. I was going to drop the bishop back anyway. Obviously, I need to be careful of some ideas of somehow, you know, this knight getting to g5 when the queen's here, like threatening some mates. I don't know. All right, I'll take. Jesse, man, are you still here? If yes, do you ever use like a win-loss counter on your stream? And also then, if yes, is it automated? I was trying to get one on here, but like I was going to look at it. I never got around to it yet. All right, bishop c8, but this is also a free pawn if I want to take it. Do I see anything happening if I take it? I'm not sure. I think it's okay for me to just take. I don't see any ways for them to get any discoveries. I guess they have this. I guess that's a consideration too. All right, I'm actually going to go e5. Simple reason being, if they go here, it just wins me another pawn. And if they don't go there, it basically taking right away possibly lost a pawn to 96. Okay. So I can defend this pawn and this pawn at the same time. I can simply go queen e7. After f4, I might just go f6. I'm just playing this very slowly. Probably at some stage, once again, I'm going to go here, take the queen. They have to be obviously very careful. Their queen also may run out of squares. At some stage, I might go f5 if I need to. I'm probably also more likely to lose games at some stage when I start playing against people from this channel too. So here they have to go back actually. So this is probably not ideal for them. So I just figured there's no reason not to push this right now. Just controlling some more space. And that way they have to go back to the first row. They can't come here, of course. That just loses a piece. They can't come here. Just lose the piece. They can't come here. Just lose the piece. They have to either go here and here. Both of which are going to prevent their rook from getting there. Okay. Now, I possibly have this too, by the way. I'm not going to overthink it. I think this is completely crushing, regardless, but actually I have this as well. Rook e2, take the pawn. Not necessary. I'm actually just going to go here. I could have probably attempted to win this pawn a different way, but I think I'm just going to go there and take it with the rook. Why? Because then I can go rook a to f8, and then I can start applying pressure this way too. Can also potentially apply pressure here, so after this is opened, Okay, that does blunder a pawn. But had this not blundered a pawn, had they taken, and I go rook f5, if they don't move the queen and they just maybe move the other rook in without thinking about it too much, since this bishop will have been open, I would have been able to go rook g5 protected by the queen, and that would have been attacking there. But actually the knight's there. Anywho, this is a free pawn, so I'll take this guy. It's free pawn because it is protected now by the f5 pawn. Rogers, I'm not 100% sure. There's a couple of people that were playing pretty well, but then proceeded to blunder pretty badly. So it's hard to know. Maybe I ran into theory as well, you know what I mean? It's really hard to know. All right, here I'm up 2 pawns. You know, you don't usually want to trade when you're up material. You don't want to trade queens. I either go this or I just simplify and I just say I'm going to take it. Definitely think I've run into some Smurfs. I will say that it's very, very likely that the people I've played, some of them are not necessarily what their rating would suggest. At the very least. Okay. Now we have this beautiful central control. Everything looks pretty great here. I might just go like this for the sake of it. Probably rook it there. I think let's just take another square. Oh, no, I probably shouldn't. It does prevent this. I'm going to go this way. No, I'm going to go... I'm going to go this way because I can foresee this opening up. I might go rook e8 as well. Okay, so they're going to go there. I will drop back this way. That might have been a blunder. I probably should have gone here, but maybe after I go there. I got to move a little quicker, probably. Very funny, dude. Okay, I'm going to double up, I think. Could go here right away too, actually. I don't see any issue with this now. And I will attack this. I'm going to attack this way too. Can't ride them. I can't immediately because if they go here and I go there, they can consider doing something else. Okay, that's not the right idea. So I have this as well. Just control the center, and I think I will go for this. Why not? Seems logical to me. Obviously very winning. They can't go back to attack there, of course. If they move this pawn over, it's not going to be wonderful either. Simply, I can consider pushing at some stage and maybe get the rooks to get doubled. That doesn't seem right. Thing is, after this, if the knight ever moves, I have this guy. I mean, I'm just winning a piece, I think, if I just push. But I don't need to calculate. That's not the idea behind the speed run. So I'm going to play very slowly. I'm just going to bring in a rook. But I think push, if they take and take. If they take back, I can take. After takes, maybe I push. No, maybe not, actually. It might not have been. All right, I am going to... many ideas. I'm going to play very slowly, in fact. Actually, no, let's go this way. No, that blunders a thing immediately. I'm going to go here. Only because now the rook is guarding. And idea is just at some stage, if I need to, I'll trade another piece, but these rooks are really not doing a wonderful job at the moment, unfortunately. I can take this and drop back this way too. All right, so they're going to go for this. Now, I could just say this is an idea, and after takes, I take. But then they go there, and I get checked, and there's no need. Probably I shouldn't have even let this guy in now that I think about it. I think I'm just going to go here. No, I'm actually going to drop back. And if they decide to go here, I'm going to go there. I might have to move a little bit quicker here. I don't think I'll lose by any means, but I'm just going to move a little bit faster. Oh, I did blunder. Like, I didn't blunder the game, but I blundered, you know, a bit of the position. They blundered right back, so it's okay, though. Basically, I blundered, this guy could have, where was this? It could have gone there before. All right. Now I just go here and I take at least one of these guys. And I think we're going to be chilling. Very hard for them to come back from this. I'll probably push a pawn some stage. I'm simply going to try to just play a bit quicker and I'll explain afterwards. And yes, I can probably sack something here too at some stage. You know, if they drop the knight there, I'll just take, because after take, I take, and then There's no other 4 keys. All right, we're gonna go here. No worries. That's a freebie completely. Probably just push this now. All right, I'm gonna push, and they actually can't stop me from making a queen at some stage here. I get the pushies, the other pushes. All right, that is. Yeah, I'm gonna take this one. Take push, 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 push. All this shenanigans. Actually, this would have been even better. I probably had a missed win here. Let's just start with this now. Go like this. Force everything off. I mean, just go there. No, you know what? Let's force it off. I'm obviously very winning here. Really no rush, and the king will be cut off after this. So, king is cut. I'm just gonna push it. If they go here, I'll still push it. No, if they go there, I'll just trade. I think. Yes, I got plenty of time. Plenty of time to convert this guy. So I could go like this, let them take, and then push. And in fact, actually, I may as well just do this. They actually can't stop me from promoting now. Okay, I can win this now as well. That is a freebie. Just make sure there's no stalemates, but they have too many pawn pushes, so should be all gravy. Let's go like this, and that's going to be check and mate. So check, mate. All right, let me do a quick analysis. Also, once again, a game where I just decided just don't blunder. Just play normally, play solid here, and see what happens. Out of the opening, the thing is, here some people might be tempted. They might say, oh, they've jumped in again. Let me just take this. I don't think this would be correct. After they take, you have to move the knight again, and who wants to have to move the knight? You don't have to. This is a sad move to play, and if you go anywhere else, you basically lose this. Like if I go here, they take it. Other option there, they take it. If I go here, this is just a loose pawn at some stage. I just figured should be all gravy just to continue forth and continue with my plan here. They're interesting move. Yeah, I could have actually taken this right away, and then after takes, queen takes, e6 is probably good for me, but I just decided not to go into that either. Figured I'm just going to develop because, you know, whole mission of this, one of the missions of this slow run is just to tell people, if you're not sure, just don't do anything weird because your opponent's doing weird stuff. Continue playing normal moves and getting castled. However you like to get castled, you know, for me, over here it was fianchettoing, getting the bishop on g7. And then here they did, or not there, but here they did blunder the pawn because I take. After they take back, I take again, and I take this. So I thought they may have been able to play this, which would have kind of convinced me to play this move, or this move. And then I thought maybe that was the best try, but you can see it's just super winning here already. I don't know if they ever had any chances to come back from it, but we'll see. So yes, they went e4, which was a good move, but I just push. And then it's just another thorn in their bush because they have to actually kind of go back. And, well, they don't have to, I guess, because I can't really take yet, but still, I would have just moved the queen. There, I just give myself the leeway to be able to move my bishop and not worry about it being protected still, and normal stuff. Computer is even funny, it just says queen c8, give them the exchange, because the position is just so good. Well, it'd be queen c8, bishop c8, queen f8, sorry, bishop f8, king f8, or rook f8, and then I think it's just the position is so cooked for them that if they trade down, it's just so strong. These bishops are going to just support these pawns all the way through. Although apparently not, that's not even correct. Maybe this is a blunder. No? Okay, but what if they take? Oh, I just take with the rook. I'm tripping. Never mind. I misread that situation. Here, yeah, e5, just get rid of the knights. Basically, it's like one of two of their active pieces on my side of the board. If they jump forward, I just take it and win another pawn. And if they were to go c4, I just drop back or I push. No biggie. There, I just protect the pawn, straightforward. Push this pawn, just get rid of one of their pieces again, just being aware that they have to move it to the back, to their first row. F5, idea was pretty much that after this and this, you know, if this guy moved at some stage again, well, not there, and I guess not there. Well, technically this would also be good. They'd have to take with the pawn. Otherwise the rook would take the queen. But at some stage, if this knight was no longer here, and I was able to get this supported by the queen, I'd be attacking g2 directly. So kept it pretty simple. They did unfortunately miss that. Taking with a pawn actually would have been great, and I didn't really think about it. Would have been a good move, I think. Because then it's also potentially setting this up after like a queen c5. Alright, here I just thought, simplify. I don't need the queens on. It's just going to be an easily winning endgame. And it proceeded to be that. That pawn push, I did kind of regret this because it allowed the knight back in the game, but I did it based on a miscalculation, I think, so. Yeah, here I did actually kind of also blunder this, but it would have been fine after this, I think. Still would have been winning. Oh, they could have taken this pawn. Still winning or still okay, but that was interesting. All right, I go back this way. Oh, never mind. All right, and then if they go there, oh, I guess I can take because it doesn't come with, there's no checks. Interesting, and I just go here, I think, or I go there first. Anyway, would have come like I worked that out if I came to that, if we came across it, but didn't play it super accurately. But here, this was obviously the final blunders for them. I just push and yeah. All right, I could have considered pushing, but also trying to just demonstrate, just simplify. Don't take any risk. There's no risk here. Zilch. And just make sure no stalemates, but there is no stalemates considering they have pawns to push, and that was that.